Today I want to share exactly with you what the day of a swing forex trader looks like. I'll dive into my routines, things I do every day, things I cannot afford to miss, and what you should do as well, I believe, to become a good trader. Those are things I've seen pretty much work well for all traders. And before I start, I just want to remind you of the fact that a lot of this comes down to understanding yourself and knowing yourself. If you know yourself, you can decide kind of what to do when, because it's going to lead to better result. But if you don't know yourself, then it's kind of hard to know what's going to be the best for you and what you should do when. So a lot of this, I've kind of adapted it throughout the years and to make it better. But the very first thing I do every morning is I try to wake up early. This has been kind of on and off sometimes when I travel, but I try to get back to waking up early. This is optional, of course, but for me that works really well. I can get more stuff done, I can be more prepared. I feel like I run less on every side to try to catch like the market and things that happen, and I just feel better overall. So waking up early has been pretty big. I wake up at around 5:30, 6:30 every morning. Sometimes even earlier if I have to catch a flight, but that's pretty much a routine. Then I've seen for myself how much meditation would help me be more focused, more concentrated, and miss less things during the day. So I try to meditate now every day, and it's been going on for a couple of years now, like about 3 years. Just doing it every morning, that's kind of the second thing I do before everything else. Because I've seen for myself, if I don't meditate first, I tend to jump to other things and I tend to forget and just kind of run and forget it for the day. So not a good thing. And I tend to only do kind of a 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not sure how big it is on meditation or breathing. Both things are really important. But taking the time to meditate a little bit, breathe a little bit before you start your whole day, I found it really helps. Really helpful for me. And then the next thing I have to do right after this, whenever I finish my meditation, next thing I do automatically is looking at the chart. Going through all the pairs I've identified I was maybe going to trade for the week. I look at all of them to see if new pairs are some zones, if pair left some zones, if I need to adjust any lines on my chart. And if there was any setup I missed kind of overnight during the night. Usually I would not take those trades, but it's just kind of to know and maybe to note and keep in the data. And then I also look at my EAs. I have some expert advisors running some script trading automatically, and I look at the zones on those scripts that I trade, see if they're aligned and everything, if I need to change anything. I go through all the pairs again on the script. It's like about 30 something charts, but it goes pretty fast. You can do that in like 10 to 15 minutes. It's pretty simple and pretty fast. So that's it for like the morning, the first couple of things. And then I try to go out, because I found if I stay in an hotel room, for example, to work, I tend to work a little bit less. I tend to kind of go around and not be super focused. So I prefer to leave, whether it's going to be to kind of grab breakfast at the same time or just work or do something fun in the morning. It depends all the time. It's not always the same. But leaving the room, doing something outside, having some fun perhaps, and working. I have a bunch of things I work on, you guys know, with all these videos. And also the trading part, I have to review things sometimes, and that takes time, so I work on that in the morning. And the afternoon is pretty much the same. I try to make it a duty of mine to kind of try some local food for lunch. If I'm gonna have lunch, sometimes just kind of work past lunch and it doesn't matter, then it's gonna be different. But if I can, I'm gonna grab local food for lunch, because it's a really good thing to try out food when you travel, and it makes it more interesting for yourself. So I think that's an important thing to do when you travel. And then throughout the day, whatever time it is, I should take some trades. So basically I used to look at the chart every 4 hours. That would kind of screw up my whole routine, because I couldn't really kind of focus on anything. I'll have to look at the chart all the time, every hour or every 4 hours. But now that I've built this script for my trades, that I get alerts in real time whenever a trade happens, this allows me to focus only on what I want to do in the day, which might be having fun or working, but then still taking the trades when I need to, still getting the alerts for the trades, and then taking the trade if I need to based on the zones. I always carry with me either a small notebook or just my cell phone, where the pairs and the levels or the pairs are at, whether I need to buy or sell are written. So I know exactly what to look for, and when I get a notification on my phone, I can decide to enter or not the trade. And that makes it just way more process focused. That's a pretty good process for me now. But keep in mind that before getting here, I spent like 2 years watching the chart every 4 hours and going through everything. So it's fine if you want to do it, but keep in mind that there are ways you can automate now to make it more smooth and easier for yourself, so you have more freedom on the side. So I kind of like that. Now, after this whole day of work or exploring a city or whatever is done, I try to include at least every day a part of growth in my day. So, what can I do today to kind of grow as a person? And what can I maybe read? What can I listen to? I'm part of a mastermind group where I can learn. I read books, I listen to podcasts, videos, and stuff to be able to grow and to apply new things in my life. So, that's for me pretty important. I try to do it every day. Usually in the evening, it's like more relaxed and I can still like do it without having my whole focus, full energy. But I still take note and make a plan to implement new things. But that's what I do a lot in the evening sometimes. Could be an hour, could be more, but an hour is fine. So that's really alright. But keep in mind, this has to be congruent with the goals you have set. If you try to learn to swim when your goal is to learn to trade, then you don't learn anything. That's not going to be useful. And at the end of the month, you'll be frustrated because you have not worked on your goal, but you just picked the wrong thing to grow in. And that's something you want to be very careful about. So learn about your goals, grow, and use things that are going to make you grow for your goals to be able to reach your goals, and that will make it better for yourself. And then the last part is I always finish the day with a journal. I have my journal I write in every evening. What happened today? I have like basically 3 questions. What am I grateful for? What did I do well today? What went well? And what didn't? Those are 3 things I write down every day. And if I need to like do something the next day, I have to remember. I'll write it down too, just to remember. And that's what I do like every evening I did this for like the past 3 years. And that works really well. Because like you want to know what you did, what you want to improve. If you do not do this, I found you fail to improve over time. And you just like think about improving, but then you don't do anything to improve. Because you don't know exactly what to fix. You might know it for some day, but then you forget the next day. Right? So you want to be very careful about this. And for me, journaling was very helpful. Now speaking of journaling, there's one other thing, which is the fact that if I get to exit a trade during the day, if any trade get closed, take profit, stop loss, I need to put it in my journal automatically. It's like whenever I see it, I put it there. Because if not, I forget. And if not, usually you don't do it. You just kind of forget that. So automatically when a trade gets closed, it has to be put in your journal. So that you have the stats there, you can compute them later. And you can review that later, which is also a very good thing to do. That's it guys, those are pretty much the things I do daily. This is the life in a day of a swing forex trader. Hope that makes sense. Comment below what you thought. If there's anything you do personally that I missed out, comment below. I'm kind of curious to know what you do and want to connect with you guys and see what you are up to, of course. So let me know your thoughts below. Here are a few comments that came from the last video. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Comment below this video to be featured in the next one. And I'll catch you back here in Playa Del Carmen tomorrow. Ciao.